that as we go through this, I want to make sure that you understand where we're coming from, where we're going, how to really stay in the contest and what to look forward to. All right. So again, like I said, well life is all about living your best life, and you live your best life with Bryte Lyfe. The goal is not to just have a lot of resources so you can have them, so you can apply them to your life, make them applicable. The goal is I want to educate you in a way so you can make this a lifestyle. The goal is for you to be able to teach this to your family and be able to, no matter what season you're in, be able to care for yourself well. I just talking to one of my friends before I at the gym, and I was saying, the healthcare we spent in 2023, America alone spent $4.9 trillion on healthcare. Okay, $4.9 trillion on healthcare. You know what that tells me? It's a lot of sick people. And there's not a healthcare system alive that was meant to care for sick people. It wasn't. I don't care how much, how good your insurance is. If you are sick enough, it can't cover it. Okay, it wasn't made for that. And so we are growing as a people, but what we are forgetting to do is how to care for ourselves. We are more reactive on that. And so instead of being proactive, we're reactive. We start to eat right when they tell us we got cancer. We started to eat right when we got diabetes. We started to eat right when we 60 pounds overweight, and it's just like let's stop being reactive. Let's be proactive. Let's start to think about what are some plans I could put in place to really help me live a lifestyle. And that's what life is about. It's a lifestyle. Bryte Lyfe is a lifestyle. It's not just travel. It's not just experience. It's just not give life. We are a lifestyle experience company. And so what we want you to do is really step fully into that. And you got so much to take advantage of. And so I just feel like that if you really embrace it, step into it. I mean, you can't help but to be better. Season after season, year after year, if you are with Bryte Lyfe, you should be better mind, body, soul, period. Period. No doubt about it. Okay. And so this is what this is about. Again, I'm excited to see all of you in the Bahamas because I really want to meet you. I want to talk to you. I want to help you. I want to see your face. I want to hear your stories. I want to cheer you on. And so again, this 6-week Bahamas Body Breakthrough Challenge starts on September 15th, which is today, right? So we kick this thing off. Tonight is like the kickoff. So we're officially kind of just today is the launch of it, but tomorrow we're fresh, and this whole week we're gonna break it down theme by theme. Okay, gonna be a big celebration in the Bahamas. It's gonna be exciting. I told Wes that we're gonna take a Well Life picture, and it's gonna be body made by Well Life. So I'm just saying, I don't know where you at on that. If you want to be in the picture, you got to make the cut. So you got time though. You got 45 days to get yourself together. All right, and so we need the best. We need the best in the picture. So you better get yourself together. All right. So let's go to slide 2. Why this matter? Okay. People often fail because of lack of structure, accountability, and consistency. Okay. This challenge is going to give you one simple focus. See, sometimes when you listen to podcasts, or you listen to other professionals in this space right here, sometimes there's just so much information you can't focus. Okay, it's just like, man, there's just so much coming at me, I don't know what to do. So I wanted to really break this down and really allow you to focus on one theme each week. Okay, one theme each week. We're gonna make it simple. Small wins stack weekly equal life-changing habits. Okay, so how again, don't look for the win right away. What you're gonna look for is you're gonna look for you following the process, because every small win compound after compound after compound give you the large wins. And so if you continue to follow the process, you're staying focused, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're checking in, you're asking me questions about what the things that you can't figure out, all these things. The more intentional you are, the more engaged you are, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. This is why the challenge matters. It matters because you matter. This is your story. This is your when you participate in the challenge, you win. Period. You win. Has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with Wes or Melanie or dancing. It has everything to do with you. If you become better, your marriage become better. If you become better, the way you lead become better. Period. This is about you. Okay. This is not about me. This is about you. And so when you win, everything in your life wins. Okay, you get better. So this is about you taking accountability and saying, like, I want to be better. I want to take a step forward, and I want to work on myself. And so this is what this is about. One small theme every week, so you can focus. You got 7 days from Monday to Sunday to knock out. Every Sunday night we'll do a new theme. I'll post it. I'll show you how that works. Okay. Everybody track with me so far. We're going to have 6 themes. Okay, 6 themes. These 6 themes are going to help you step fully into a new lifestyle. And so we're going to talk about strength. What encompasses strength? I always tell you that muscle is a live metabolic tissue. Now listen to me. Let me explain this. When I say a live metabolic tissue, what I mean that how many of you, how many, if you understand this, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. When people tell you I've gotten older, so my metabolism slowed down. Have you ever heard that? If you've heard that before, put a 1 in the chat, okay? Wow, that thing lighting up down there. Okay. All right. So that is not 100% true. Your metabolism, okay, so your body breaking down is not synonymous with age, okay? Like as you age, yeah, you get older, but as you age, you should be getting wiser. You should be understanding how to care for yourself better. You should be learning and educating yourself better. So you should actually be getting better as you age. But what happens, the reason why people metabolism slows down because metabolism responds to muscle. Now listen to this because this is worth the admission, price of admission right here. Metabolism responds to muscle. So, Jody, if you don't have any muscle, lean muscle, your body has no energy. Okay? The more lean muscle I have, the more energy my body requires. That's why people who start to work out, have you ever say like, man, I'm working out, man, I'm gaining weight and I'm hungry all the time? That's because when you work out, when you actually work out, you're gaining more muscle, which you're gonna weigh more, but you're gonna get leaner. Why? Because as you gain more muscle, your metabolism speeds up. Why? Because your metabolism responds to your muscle mass. You will only be able to burn fat based on how much muscle you have on your body. That's why people who got big bellies can never get rid of the big belly. They don't have any muscle. Fat doesn't respond to fat. Muscle allows your metabolism to keep cranking. And so without building lean muscle, so if you tell me, hey Corey, I'm going to the gym and all I'm doing is doing yoga and I'm running, I would tell you that is not a good regimen. A good regimen is that you have to include, not keep the yoga, keep the cardio, but you gotta strength train. You gotta do some squats. You gotta do some chest press. You gotta do some strength training. Why? Because muscle is what keeps your body together. It's like glue. When you start to lose muscle, your back, your knees, everything start to fall apart. Why? Because your body is not strong. The only way your body can be resilient against disease, age, and stress, muscle muscle. Okay. So as your BMR increases, means your basic metabolic rate, it responds to your to the muscle. As it increases, that's how much fat you're going to burn while you rest. And so strength is everything. If you're not building strength, you're digging yourself a hole. All right. And so building strength, and you could do calisthenics, you could do push-ups, you could do pull-ups. You don't have to have any weights. You could actually do everything. They call them the prison workouts, right? You could just do everything calisthenic. Now, let me tell you this too. When you talk about metabolic, who knows what metabolic is? Who Some people been on my call and they know what metabolic is. Give me the definition. Is Kelly, who's on here? Kelly, you know what, Kelly, you on this call tonight? Give me the definition for metabolic. Marcus, one of y'all on here. I know I saw you pop in. I put you on the spot tonight. What's the definition to
I'm
metabolic?
muted, everybody. So ask them to type it in the chat.
Okay, I'm sorry. Put it in the chat for me. Somebody put it in the chat. Laura, you on here too. Laura, you been on my calls. You know, I know some of y'all know something. See who been a good student. Okay. Kelly. Okay, Kelly, that's right. Kelly, yes. All right. Lori, yes. Beautiful. Okay. Metabolic, thank you so much. Metabolic is the process in which your body breaks down food and drink for energy. Why is this important? This is important because without energy, my body is dead. Literally. It is how you keep your body alive. Because why? My heart needs energy to beat. My brain needs energy to function. My eyes need energy to open. I need energy just to get out of the bed and go to the bathroom. So basically, if metabolic is the process in which my body breaks down food and drink, okay, for energy, this is why this is so important because people say that I'm bloated or my metabolism is slowed down. Your metabolism will respond as your metabolic process breaks that food and drink down for energy. It responds to the muscle you have. If you have more muscle, it's like a blender. It's going to chop everything up. Okay, and so that's what you want to remember is that the strength is very important because without the strength, you're not going to have a very healthy process. Okay. Number two, let's talk about the meal prep. Okay, meal prep is so important because if you don't stay prepared, okay, you're going to be prepared to fail. So many times you eat bad because you want convenience. And so you haven't prepared nothing, you get hungry, and then you stop by that little ranky danky convenience store and get them chicken nuggets and the freaking fried chicken, and them French fries, and it's over with. Is you done got it now? I know you do. Oh, that little gas station pizza. You know why? Because you forgot, you didn't prepare. And so meal prep is everything. You have to make sure that you have set yourself up to be successful, or you're going to find yourself not being able to sustain the process of being healthy. And so every week is going to be a theme, okay? Uh, week 3 is going to be sleep. Why sleep is important? It's the only time your body shuts down. Think about that. Jesus created the world 6 days, and on the seventh day, he what? Rested, right? So if your body only sleeps for 8 to 10 hours a night, do you think it's important that you get that sleep? Yeah. I've always was told like this: when your body sleep, it's like an oil change for your body. Just like you go get a tune-up, like your body's cleansing itself, your body's repairing itself, your body's healing itself. If you do not sleep, your body is working against itself. That's why a lot of people have autoimmune diseases. There's a lot of stress, a lot of hormone imbalances. A lot of those things keeps your body fighting against itself. Okay, and so you have to sleep. You have to recharge. You have to regroup. All right, hydration. Hydration is so important because why? Because you can drink more than you could drink. How many of you know you could drink more calories than you can eat? That's the truth. That's why most people who drink a lot of beer got big bellies. Why? Because you can drink a lot of calories. Man, you can drink a whole 6 pack, whole 12 pack, and you ain't ate no food today. All you did is drink. Be careful what you drink. I'd rather eat my calories than drink my calories. Why? That means that 90% of the time I need to be drinking what? Water. No sweet tea, no lemonade. Why? Because that sugar. If you and I know I taught this on my call again. If you've been on my call, you understand this. What happens? Put it in the chat to somebody. I'm a surprise you in the Bahamas. What happens when you get too much sugar in your bloodstream? What happened? Somebody give me in the chat. Somebody let me see who's gonna be the first one to tell me in the chat. What happens when you eat too much? Okay, blood pressure go up, insulin spike, crash. Okay, I'm looking for one term. What do your body start to build? You get tired. Okay, yep, Lori, fatty liver. Okay, what does your body build though? What happens when you get too much sugar? Your body start building what? Yes, Denson. Perfect. Fat. Listen to me. If you don't hear nothing else I say, good job, John. If you don't hear nothing I say, it's only one reason why your body builds fat. Too much insulin in the blood. Your body doesn't supposed to have insulin in the blood like that. And so when you have insulin in the blood, your pancreas releases insulin. And guess where it takes that Insulin. It takes it over to your liver and it produces fatty liver. Your body is dumping fat in your liver. And guess what it does? After it builds fat in the liver, it starts to build fat all around your stomach. It is the one single scientific way your body builds fat. It's too much sugar in the blood. I'm gonna give you this little tip right here before we move on. The reason why sugar is dangerous too is because it keeps your body elevated for no reason. I mean, your blood is supposed to be heightened when you're going through, when you are a thrill seeker. Like I'm jumping out of a airplane. I'm jumping out of an airplane. My blood is elevated, heightened because I'm having fun. I'm working out. My blood is elevated. My blood is heightened. I'm doing something adventurous. My blood is heightened. But think about this. When you eat sugar every day, all day, your blood is heightened when you just sit on the couch watching TV. Your blood is heightened when you just in the kitchen cooking. Your blood is heightened when you land in the bed going to sleep at night. So think about this. Years of heightened blood just and so think about the pressure that puts on your heart. Like your blood only supposed to be heightened when you're doing something to make it have that type of output. So your heart is working and you ain't working. Like your heart is beating like this, and you sitting there watching TV, eating your Twinkies or eating your chocolate chip cookies, and you don't even know, and your body is just like going crazy. Years of that causes bodies to shut down. People don't understand. People are like, man, I had a heart attack, I had a stroke. Yeah. For 13 years, your body, your blood level was high. This is my analogy. If you boil water for too long on the stove, what happened? It started to what? Run over. Okay. That's when damage. Because why? Water shouldn't get that high and water shouldn't have that type of pressure to it. Because what it does, it damages stuff. Same thing with your blood is never designed to get high like that. So I'm telling you like this, if you got high blood pressure, don't sweep that under the rug. That is serious stuff. Because if my blood levels is heightened at this level all day, every day for the next 30 years, too much pressure bust pipes. Okay? Aneurysm, strokes, heart attacks. You got to get it down. Okay? You got to get it down. Okay? So hydration is important. Stay away from the sugary drinks. Cardio. Cardio does not build muscle. Cardio is for your organs, it's for your hearts and your lungs. So you need cardio because your organs needs to be healthy. You strength train for muscle, you do cardio for your organs. You need to have a healthy heart, okay? And then last one, week 6 is lifestyle. Can we put it all together? Can we put the strength together, Jody? With the meal prep, Jody, with the sleep, with the hydration, with the cardio, and guess what? Booyah. Lifestyle, baby. That's what I'm looking for. You're gonna do week by week, and then you're gonna say, look, it's week 6. I'm just gonna put it all together. And that's how you live it. Everybody got me? All right. How does it work? We almost done. How does it work? Weekly goal announced every Sunday evening. So every Sunday evening, what I'm gonna do is announce the theme of the week. When I announce the theme of the week, I need everybody to comment under that theme. So say for instance, I say, hey, well life warriors, this is the post, this is the theme we're focused on the week. Only comment under that theme. We don't want a lot of chatter just going in the group chat. We want everything to stay under that. But so guess what? If you have a question, if there's some happening, I can say, okay, everything that pertains to sleep is under sleep. Everything that pertains to hydration is under hydration. Everything pertains to strength is under strength. So when I post week 1, put all your put all your comments under that, respond to that one until I post the next one. I just don't want random comments because I lose them. I want to really be in this with you and walk with you and help you really break through. This is why it's called a breakthrough, body breakthrough, okay? Because you need to break through these barriers. Does that make sense? To complete the challenge, okay? Check in under the Peak Pen weekly post. And so every time I post this, I want you to check in and say, hey, Corey, I got it. I'm in. This week 1, it's strength. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Why? Engagement is everything. Engagement is everything. I need you to stay engaged. I need to know you in it. I need to know if you're having problems. I need to know if you're doing good. You got to stay engaged. If you don't stay engaged, you're not going to be in the contest because I don't know if you're there. Okay. I need you to stay engaged. Okay. And also the engagement is also about the encouragement. This is how we support one another. All right. So, how to stay in the contest. This is how it's going to stay in the contest. All right. So every day we gotta have some type of momentum going. All right. And so, for instance, if I post a theme, I want you to focus on one day. If I post a theme of strength, okay, I need you for that whole week to post to tag a story. You only gonna tag a story to Bryte Lyfe. You don't have to tag it to my Instagram. You tag it to Bryte Lyfe. Bryte Lyfe going to repost it, and Bryte Lyfe going to put it under a highlight. So they're going to keep track of it. But this is the kicker: when you post that story, you need to snapshot it, and you got 24 hours to put it in the Telegram chat before midnight. Now, everybody who is not in the well life fitness telegram chat, Eva is going to send out a link tonight to everybody to get in that chat. Now, if you don't post in that chat and before midnight, you're not in the contest. So every night I'm gonna check. Okay, so for Jody, let's use for example. Okay, I post tomorrow strength. Boom. Here we go. Everybody tag under everybody reply. I'm in. I'm ready. I got it. I got it. Because if you don't say nothing, I don't know if you're with me. I need to know like Jody got it. She understand. All right, she hear me. Now, your first day, Jody, you may be like, hey, here's my sneakers, here's my workout outfit. I'm headed to the gym. You may take a picture of that and tag Bryte Lyfe and say, hey, day one theme is strength. I'm ready to go. Once you tag Bryte Lyfe, you're gonna snapshot that and then throw that same snapshot of your story into the Telegram chat. Does that make sense? Everybody got that. If you got that, put a 5 in the chat. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that I'm in the building, that everybody understands where I'm at. Everybody sees it. I just want to make sure we good. Okay. Okay, Amanda, Kelly, Connie, George, dancing. Okay. Keep you accountable. Alice, Pat, Tammy, Lori, good job. Okay, come on. It's about 30, almost 40 y'all on here. I need it. Let me know if you got it or not. Okay. Put me a 5 in the chat. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just put up a hand so I can explain it to you.
Hey, Corey,
Yes,
you
sir.
you do want them to post a daily story, right? A
Yes, sir.
daily story and then comment on your weekly check-in.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so daily story and weekly check-in. So the weekly check-in is on your post where you're posting on, you're commenting your progress, but everybody needs to do a daily story and upload it to the Telegram channel.
hmm And that and that and that and that theme that I'm gonna post is gonna be in the Facebook. So I'm gonna post that into the Facebook chat in our Facebook group. I'm gonna post that like so say strength. This is a theme for the week, strength. Boom. And then everybody who's in gonna post under that and say, hey, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. And just let me know you in it. Just let me know you in it. And then week two, when we do meal prep, same thing. I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. I want you to be tracking with me every week because I want you to, and then you got 6 days, starting on Monday, you got six rest of the days to keep strength training, okay? Keep working, keep staying on that, focus on that one thing. Ask me questions about, hey, how can I build leaner muscle? What can I eat to continue to help me focus and build lean muscle? What are some exercises I could do for the rest of the week? All these different things. We're going to focus on one theme at a time so you can just focus. Sometimes it's just so much going at you. I just want you to focus and for one theme at a time to make it easy, a small win for you. All right. Anybody can do this. You don't have to be elite to do it. You just need to be obedient and accountable. That's it. All right. So everybody got that. When guests register, did they get all the links? Yeah. So Tammy, register. We have the form for you to register. And when you register, I just got off a chat with Ava. Eva's going to take care of the links tonight. So if you don't get a link tonight, everybody could reach out to me. Okay.
I'm putting it in the chat right now too. So the
Okay.
link to
Perfect.
register is going in the chat right now as well.
Perfect.
And that's the same link that was posted in the Facebook group as well. So if you find Melanie's post and Corey's post, there is a link in there, and your guests can sign up there. And once they sign up, they'll get the link to the Telegram channel, and that's where we're going to be putting the content. So the daily videos are going to go in the Telegram channel, and then we're also going to be putting them in the app. But that way, you've got access, since the app is for members only. Your guests will be getting the daily videos in the Telegram channel, and those will not be published publicly. They'll only be in the Telegram channel.
Awesome. Dancing. Dancing, you have you have a hormone called you have a hormone called leptin and ghrelin. So basically, when you have cravings all the time, it's because of the sugar. If you put too much sugar in your body, it feeds that hormone, the hunger hormone, when you're hungry all the time. The best way to kill hunger or cravings is to get fiber. Put fiber in your diet. Fiber is the best way to keep you fuller longer. Okay? That's what people don't understand. When you eat things that are processed, it's processed because what? They take the fiber out of it. It's went through a process where they take the good nutrients out of it. You need fiber. Fiber is the only carb that doesn't your body digest slowly, and it doesn't cause an insulin spike. Every time your insulin spike, you feed the hunger hormone. Because why? Because meaning that when you eat sugar or processed food, it doesn't have any substance to it. So it just falls through you. It don't have no nutrients in it. So that's why you hungry. You eat like something from McDonald's, you be like, I'm hungry in 2 hours, right? Because you gotta eat nutrients, eat really good stuff. And so, Denson, I can send you some stuff to help you with that. All right, so everybody got that. I'm gonna post. Oh yeah, hormones is everything. Yeah, if your hormones is not stable, it's like having autoimmune disease. Okay, your body fighting against itself. Your hormones got to be stable, and so I could help you. The best ways to get hormones stable is to do a reset, and I can show you how to do that. I can send you some stuff too. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna put my email into the chat. You can reach out to me. I'll give you some stuff for that. I'm putting it right now. All right, email me that, and I'll help you out with that. Okay. Um, that's when I get a good amount of flavor. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Jonathan, Jonathan, I got to see what type of fiber you eating. And so we'll you email me too, and then I'll help you with that. So I post a weekly theme. You comment under it, and then every day until I post a new theme, you tag a story to Bryte Lyfe, and then you screenshot it in the Telegram chat. All right, we good. Okay. Rewards. The reward of this is that everybody who finishes is going to get called up on stage and recognized at the Bahamas. And then you're going to receive the official badge as a well life warrior. And we're going to have tiers to this, okay? And so you're going to be a well life warrior. This is a new step, baby. A new step. You elevate. You're moving on up. You're moving on up. All right. So, and then you're going to be entering to a $1,000 travel dollar drawing. All right. Those are the rewards that you get to step into. Okay. Complete all 6 weeks. And also, don't forget, with this challenge, you're going to get a motivational video from me every day through the app. And so you'll see my little head come on and say, Jody, you know it's time to get with it. All right. And Tammy, let's go. I'm gonna be speaking right to you. So I'm gonna be motivating. You're gonna get me on the Zoom and you're gonna get me through the app. You're gonna get me all day. So you can't get enough of me on this 45 days. So you can't do nothing but go, baby. It's go mode, all right? Uh, Last thing, this is not about just about fitness, about breaking barriers. What I really want to do is help you step into the Bahamas and really say, man, I've really broke through. I've really stepped into another phase. I've really not only am I successful in my business, but I'm successful in my life. Like I'm really growing, I'm really getting better, I'm really stretching myself to new heights. This is what this is about. I want you to be better because guess what? You can't tell me if you start to lose weight and live your best life with well life, that is not going to have your friends asking, "What are you doing? What's happening? Tell me." And there you go. You just dropped the plug. There you go. And so here we go. This is about you breaking through. It's all about consistency. Look, I'm happy. I'm excited because every chance I get a chance to do this, I do it. I do it every day. So I'm passionate about just seeing people win. I'm happy about seeing people get better. But I do want to see you in the Bahamas. I do want to hear your story. I do want to continue to watch you grow, not only building a successful business, but we're building us better you. Build a better you. Everybody gets better when the leader gets better. That's the goal and that's the truth. All right. And so this is it. This is it was a simple call, and I just wanted to make sure that you got all of the highlights. Now, if you are, I'm gonna take a minute to ask any question. If you want to put some in the chat, or if you didn't get something clear, if you need clarity on something, please let me know, and I'll make sure that um I'll give it to you right now. You got any question, any specific question?
Hey Corey, I've got a question for you. I know that you're gonna send some stuff over to me, but I've been with a health and wellness company for 15 years and they've got, top-notch products.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send you over their protein shake. What do you think about protein shakes? I know some of them are trash, some of them are really good. How do you feel about those?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. So supplements, period, is what you call a micronutrient, meaning that it only supposed to be anywhere from 20 to 25% of your diet, meaning that most of your nutrients should be coming from your diet. Okay. But
Mhm.
because the food is not equal like it used to be, you have to supplement it in, meaning that if I'm going to supplement something in, I'm going to do it through pill or powder. Okay. So that's where the protein
Right.
comes in. Protein is a macronutrient. You can't survive without it. So you gotta have it. I'm a big fan of protein because it is the only macronutrient that helps you rebuild healthy muscle. Again, I just told you, without muscle, there's no way you're gonna have a metabolic process. So what you're gonna have to do is just make sure that, yeah, that the protein you have is not a bunch of fillers, but it's a good quality source of protein. And you can send it over to me. I can look at it for you for sure.
Right. And one other question for you, because I'm not a gym person. Do you have any recommended like total gym workouts and that kind of thing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I could, man. I can give you. Yeah, you can be at home. You don't have to have a gym person. You don't have to be a gym
Yeah,
person. You
look, by the time I get up and get dressed to go to the gym, I can have it done. You know what I'm saying? Get on my webinar. So
Yeah. Yeah, so you can do it. I mean, honestly, man, with the way the world is now, dancing, man, I could give you, I mean, you could buy a few pieces of equipment under 150 bucks and have your little setup in the office or something, man, and just in between calls and stuff, you could just make it happen. It's about intentionality. Yeah, you don't have to have, I mean, I've known people, I know people who never go to the gym. They just are very consistent. So yeah, so I can give you some workouts to do, and you don't have to go to the gym. You just need to stay moving.
yeah, my grandsons took my weights last time they were here, but I got my total gym, so I'm good. I got enough weight too to do push-ups and pull-ups, so that's strength because it takes strength.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, so
All
yeah,
right,
so
man, thanks.
so, so with that, yeah, that's totally fine. But I can help you with all that. But yeah, protein is I again, the reason why most people don't get the transformation or get the results they need because they lack in protein. Protein is huge. Yeah,
Now,
man.
should you do protein after your workout or before?
Before you could do before and after, and the reason why, because protein gonna keep you fuller longer, and also too, you want to be able to make sure that your body is not fueling up on sugar. And so what I usually do in the morning is I used to go ahead because you sleep for 7 to 8 hours, your body has fasted for some time. What you need to do immediately is fuel your muscles. So think about this: if I'm going to feed my body, I'm going to give it intentional nutrition that's going to grow it. Okay. And so, yeah, protein is always, I don't care if it's before or after, it's going to feed your muscles. And when you feed your muscle, you're feeding your body, you feed your body, you feed your metabolism. And so it's going to be a win-win for you. Whether you do it before or after, it doesn't matter. You definitely got to get it in.
Okay, great. And that when you say protein, do you mean like eggs, steaks, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I would stay away from the so much red meat. I would do
Hmm.
more fish or turkey, ground turkey, something like that. And I could give you but the only thing about red meat, I mean, you could do beef and stuff. Beef is okay. It just takes it's so hard on your stomach. It takes your
Right.
body probably about 7, 8 days to break down a steak.
Okay,
It just
okay.
it's just hard. So over time, it'll just destroy your body. Now, I mean, if you eat 2 steaks a month, that's okay, that's fine. But you definitely don't need to be living on red meat every day. It just,
Yeah,
even if you can start to chew red meat and you could just feel the toughness of it. I mean, even if you cook it like medium well, it's still a thick type of tough meat, and so your stomach just have a hard time digesting. That's all.
right. Okay, okay, great.
Hmm. Yep. Anybody else? Jody, yeah. Jody, reiterate. Tag Bryte Lyfe on Facebook. No, tag Bryte Lyfe on Instagram. You got Instagram? Instagram. Tag Bryte Lyfe on Instagram. And then also too, I want to make you guys aware too. There's a call. There's a call after this for our Zoom call, and so that's at 9. And then that's a surprise call about the Bahamas. Wes has some new information about how to get everybody to the Bahamas, so you don't want to miss that. It's going to be a really exciting. Wes, did you tell them about that? They know about that?
We sent out an email earlier. Also, you can check your app. There was an email that went out highlighting the 3 Zooms tonight. So we've got this one, and then we have the regular presentation Zoom that Denson is doing starting in 15 minutes. So you still have time to invite for that.
Mhm.
And then immediately following that 9 Eastern, 8 Central prospect Zoom, we will be doing a special short Bahamas training on some things we're going to do for everybody for the Bahamas. So, because this is the last week to register, so we've got some stuff we're going to mention tonight.
Awesome. So everybody got that information. Hey, I appreciate everybody for getting on, and looking forward to a great time in the Bahamas, and looking forward to the next 45 days as we crush this challenge. Okay. So if you have any more questions, always reach out. Know that me and the corporate team are always here for you. And yeah, we want to see you. We want to see you win. We want to